Okay guys, I'm back. Continuation from the last video, but this part will be blended. So the second video will be blended with a couple of videos. I'll try to put them all together before I change the viewing to public. But basically I'm going to merge them together. But I wanted to show you guys what's different about the food. So the first one is the Living World one. And as you can see, there's a lot of these things. These things. These are the hay pellets. They're not going to eat this. So this is just one bag. So there's one. And I'm going to just open up the second one. Okay? And then I will show you a split between this one and this one. Okay? Okay, so I'm back. I just finished opening up the snack one, the cereal. It's not really a snack. It's just that it doesn't have all of the nutrition that they need, but it doesn't have junk in it either. It's not junky. So you basically have carobs. I think these are called carobs. They kind of look like tree bark pieces of it. It's got banana chips again. So this one has banana chips as well, as you can see. But these ones are full-size ones. So it's got these little cracker thingies. As you can see, these ones have them too. But it has pieces of hay and stuff. They're never going to eat this either, but it doesn't matter. What I like is that it has a lot of nuts and stuff in it. Different kinds of nuts, and it's all chopped up too. So, this one. Okay. So it almost looks kind of like popcorn if you look at these little pieces here. I don't even know what this is, but it's a kind of a, it probably is a popcorn. They pop some of it or something. But as you can see, there's a big contrast. They look different. This is all seeds. There's no seeds on this side. So I've used half a bag of this one. Okay. The reason I use half is usually I usually mix 10 pounds of this, and then 1 bag of this, and then 1 bag of this. So I mix basically the Living World. I have 10 pounds, and then I do 1 full bag, and I put it all in here, and I mix it. But because I only have 1 hamster now, I don't want to mix such a huge box. So this stuff, the seed mix, I'm only buying 4 pounds instead of 10 pounds. This one I'm only using half. So the next time I mix a box, I'll just go out and buy this stuff. I won't have to buy the other stuff. So I'm just going to put the phone down for a minute. Okay, so I've just put this one in. This one looks a little bit more smaller, the cereal bits, and they seem to like this one. They love this mix so much, it's not even funny. But they do need seeds in their diet because they are dwarf hamsters, and dwarf hamsters do need a lot of energy. So as you can see, this is how much I'm going to do, and I have exactly half a bag. This is a large bag. The bag is larger than the amount of food. That's why it looks so big. It's only 5 pounds, but it is heavy. Because it's cereal, so it's a lot bigger. They need a lot more space. It's not as heavy weighted. And there's half. And so yeah, next time I'll just go to Walmart, pick up 2 more bags, and I'll blend it. The ratio doesn't have to be exact. It's just that you need to give them a good variety because you do know they're selective eaters. And it's actually much better to give them a good selection to choose from rather than select for them and then make them eat it until they're finished and then giving them more. I don't do that with my hamsters. I do not force them to eat everything in their bowl because I recognize the fact that they don't need everything in their bowl. Humans aren't perfect. There's no perfect formula out there. As you can see, I couldn't give them this even though the ratios are good. I could not give them just this because there's no seeds, so they're getting a little less fat than they need. This one's very low in fat, but it's high in protein. So the seed mix I had previously in here in the bottom is high in fat, but not high enough in protein. It's only 15% protein. I think this one's 17% protein. And then I think this one doesn't have a chemical, doesn't have a nutritional composition. But when I go and add the sunflower seeds and then dip them in, occasionally I'll pick out one from the food dish and I'll dip it in a little bit of peanut butter. They're getting the protein. So you have to just mix and match until you get the right one for your hamster. This one seems to work for my hamster. It is very expensive. This was 30, this was 10. The 2 bags that you saw, the Living World, was $10 in total. So this is a $50 thing. And it will last him about a year. So it's about $5 a month. It's not expensive when you mix it, right? But if you're just buying one bag, then you seem to go through a bag every month. It seems like you're paying $10 every month. It's always better to buy big, always. And your hamsters will eat it. Once you find a hamster mix that works for you, just buy lots. It's much cheaper. Then you can spend the extra money on other stuff. So I did this haul today. And then on last weekend, I bought the houses, the hamster houses for my hamster. And I bought 2 tunnels for my chins. My chins don't need any food right now because I just finished ordering. I ordered them enough pellets. It will last them hopefully until September. At the latest, October would be nice, but I don't know about that. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend it, and then it'll be all ready to go. He does have some left over from last time. This is the one I had previously. This is what's left. So, they don't seem to like the pumpkin seeds that come with the mix. I guess they're not as fresh. I usually buy them the ones that are in the treat bags at PetSmart, and he loves them. These ones, I have to open them for him. He won't open them. He's too lazy. My hamster's too lazy. But he'll happily take it out of my hand if I open it for him. So I usually do that for him. But yeah. Okay, guys. Oh, and I do sprinkle some dandelion leaves. I think it's rosemary. And I do roses too, rose petals, roses. The dandelion and all that stuff, I'm using it for just, as a boost for their internal, system. So I do give them herbs as well, but I don't blend it into here. Just because I want to keep it fresh, the herbs, so they smell really, really nice and strong. Okay, guys?